and welcome to today's practice. Our 45-minute practice today will be a gentle flow with a little bit of core work. Don't let that scare you. I have on hand today a chair and my blanket. We're going to do a little bit of balancing as well, so feel free to grab whatever you need to make your practice most easeful today. As always, this is your practice. Please honor your body exactly as it is and make this practice your very own. All right, so with all of that being said, welcome. Let's go ahead and start by lying down. As you find your space, allow your gaze to soften. As your gaze begins to soften, allow your breath to soften. And from this space, draw in a nice big full inhale. Exhale, sigh it away. We'll do that twice more. Big full breath in. And one more time. Big full breath in. With the next couple of breaths, just begin to notice how you arrive into this space. As you begin to arrive, maybe take the next few breaths or so, just notice those sounds or sensations you may hear from outside your room or outside your space. Gradually draw your attention a little deeper inward and begin to notice the sounds or sensations from within your own room or your own space. Gradually draw your attention to your physical body and just begin to notice how your physical body arrives into this space. Check in from head to toe and just notice what you notice. Begin to observe the support underneath you and the pure physical sensations within your body as they make connection with the ground or the mat, whatever supports you have underneath you. From the pure physical sensations of your body, gradually draw your attention into your breath body. Begin to notice the quality of your inhales and exhales. As you begin to tap into your breath, Allow each inhale and exhale to mindfully expand into your belly. Allow your breath to be full, front to back and side to side. Maybe top to bottom. And from this mindful breath, with the next couple of breath cycles, gradually allow each inhale to radiate and expand into your entire body. Allow each exhale to soften. Begin to find or observe a connection between your breath and your body. I invite you to place one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. And just begin to notice how this idea of connecting your breath with your body resonates in your own self. And gently bring both hands to your heart. Maybe your palms touch, maybe your hands rest on one another. And from this space, come into a place that feels a little something like gratitude. And from this place of gratitude, bring to mind one thing that you are grateful for today. Holds this gratitude in our heart as we move through our practice. On your inhale, reach your arms overhead. Lengthen from fingertips to toes, maybe stretch from side to side, front and back. And gently hug your knees into your chest. Just use a couple of breaths here. Bring some movement into your knees, hips, and low back. If you're making circles with your knees, just make sure you move in both directions. And gently release, bring both feet to the mat. Reach your right toes up to the sky. An option to keep your left leg bent, or maybe you reach it out nice and long. Bring some movement into your left foot. Point and flex, draw some circles with your toes. And pause for a moment. Big full breath in. And as you exhale, hug your knee into your chest. And reach your left arm out to the side. Hold your knee with your right hand and just make some circles with your right knee. Your circles may be as big or as small as it works for you. Maybe you let go of your hand and your circles become a little bit bigger. Whatever feels best in your body. The next time you find center, pause and then reverse directions. You may hold on to your hand, or you may hold on to your knee, maybe you let go. However these circles work for you. And the next time you find center, pause, hug your knee into your chest, big full inhale. As you exhale, bring your left foot to the mat, right ankle to your knee, gently open up through your right side. Just rock your knees from side to side. gently release. Bring both feet to the mat. Big full breath in. And exhale. Reach your left leg up to the sky. Option to hold here if you'd like. Maybe you reach your right leg out nice and long, or keep it bent. It's up to you. Just bring a little bit of movement into your foot here. Point and flex. Draw some circles, whatever you need. Pause for a moment, nice big full breath in. And exhale, hug your knee into your chest. Reach your right arm out to the side and then make some circles with your left hip. Maybe let go of your knee and your circles become a little bigger, whatever works for you here. And when you find center, pause and then reverse directions. And the next time you find center, pause, hug your knee in one more time. Big full breath. And bring your right foot to the mat, left ankle to your knee, gently open up through your left side. An option to rock your knees from side to side. Follow your breath. And back to center. Bring both feet to the mat. And use the next breath or two to make your way to hands and knees. However that transition looks for you. Just allow your knees to check in under your hips, your wrists, under your shoulders. And with the next few breath cycles, we'll bring some movement into your spine. So as you inhale, soften your belly. Draw your heart and gaze forward and up. And then exhale, round your spine. And just a few more with your breath. Inhale, soften your belly. Lift your heart and gaze, and exhale, round your spine. Just move with your breath at your pace. And with the next couple of breaths, I invite you to move in any stretch or direction that feels best in your body. I like to make some hip circles, whatever feels good to you here. And just another breath or two. And when you are ready, draw your toes together, widen your knees as much as is comfortable. Sit your hips to your heels, allow your upper body to rest on the mat or supports underneath you. Allow your breath to fill the entire back side of your body, your low back, your ribs, the space between your shoulders. On your inhale, reach your hands forward, and as you do, shift your weight forward as well. Bring your shoulders over your wrists. Find that connection in your belly. So begin to knit through your ribs and your pelvis. Big full inhale. And as you exhale, leave your elbows nice and close to your body as you lower all the way down. Lengthen through your legs. Press your toes into the earth. Inhale, lift your arms, or lift your hands, lift your heart. Exhale, lower down. Press into your hands from your belly. Lift your hips back onto your heels. We'll move through that a few times with your breath. Inhale. Shift forward, find that support in your belly. Exhale, lower all the way down. Allow your spine to stay nice and long. Inhale, lift your hands, lift your heart. Exhale, lower. And press back. Do 2 more cycles with your breath. One more round wherever you happen to be. You can pause with your hips on your heels. Find a big full breath here. On your inhale, come all the way on to your knees. And reach your right leg out long beside you. So bring your foot just in front of your hip. So it's more at a 2 o'clock than it is 3 o'clock. And as you find that, allow your hips to be even. So try not to sit into your left hip. That your hips are nice and long here. And your toes may stay on the earth, or maybe they point to the sky. I like to have mine pointing to the sky, but play with it in your body and see what feels best. On your inhale, sweep your left arm up and over. Let your right hand reach towards your ankle, towards your shin bone. Big full breath here. Inhale back to center. Bring your arms to shoulder height, and as you exhale, reach through your left fingertips, sweep your right arm up and over. One more time on each side. Inhale, center. Reach your hand towards your shin bone, left arm up and over. And other side. Inhale, arms to shoulder height. Reach through your left hand, sweep your right arm up and over. Inhale, back to center. And we'll switch sides. Step your right foot in, left foot out. Again, finding that sort of 2 o'clock position with your foot. Finding that length in your right hip so that we don't sit, but that there's a lift there. On your inhale, reach your right arm up. Hinge on over, walk your left fingertips towards your shin bone. Inhale, center. Reach through your right fingertips, sweep your left arm up and over. One more time. Inhale, sweep your right arm up and over. Left hand touches down on your leg. And inhale, center. Reach through your right hand, left arm up and over. Back to center. And lower everything down. Bring everything to center. Bring your hands back down to the earth. Walk them forward a step or so beyond your shoulders. Curl your toes underneath. And on your inhale, lift your hips up and back. Use a moment or two here. Bring some movement into your body, whatever you need in this space. On your inhale, look between your hands. Bring your feet forward. Bend your knees nice and deep. Bring your hands to your elbows. Rock out your shoulders, head and neck. Release your hands, bend your knees. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the sky. Interlace your fingers, turn your palms up. Big full breath here. As you exhale, lower your hands. Roll your shoulders forward. And back. Open and close your hands. Rotate your wrists. And go the other way. Give your hands a shake. Your elbows a shake. Rock out your hips, your legs, your feet. On your inhale, open your hands, open your heart. And as you exhale, release with a ha, and just let your fingertips touch down towards the earth. Ha! Inhale, arms up. Exhale, ha! One more time. Inhale, arms open. Exhale, ha! And just pause for a moment. Just observe and notice. All right, I'm going to move my blanket aside. So if you are using your chair, go ahead and have that nearby. We'll step our feet out nice and wide. Turn your right toes out. On your inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, bend your right knee, arms reach out to shoulder height. Inhale, reach and stretch. And exhale, bend your leg, reach your arms out. One more time, inhale, reach and stretch. Exhale, arms out, pause. Bend your knee, breathe fully. Reach through your right fingertips and then sweep your left arm up and over, pause and hold. Big full breath here. Inhale, back to center. One more time, exhale, reach through your right fingertips, left arm up and over. Big full breath. Back to center. Press into your leg, lower your hands, switch your feet. Rock your hips from side to side. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend your knees, or bend your left knee, arms to shoulder height. Inhale, reach and stretch. Exhale, bend. Reach and stretch. And exhale, bend. Big full breath here. Reach through your left fingertips, sweep your right arm up and over, big full breath. Root through your feet back to center. We're going to do that one more time. Reach through your left fingertips, right arm up and over. Press into your feet back to center. Straighten your leg, lower your hands. Switch your feet one more time. So this is where your chair may come in handy. So make sure, if you're going to use your chair, we're going to come into a balance here. Allow your chair, the flat part of your chair, to be closest towards you. You may need to adjust, but that's a good place to start. So face your right toes towards your chair. On your inhale, arms to shoulder height. As you exhale, bend your right knee. Breathe fully here. Inhale, sweep your right arm up to the sky. Big full breath. As you exhale, release. Bring your right hand to the chair, left hand to your hip, and pause. Option to stay. Option to explore some balance here. Begin to shift your weight into your right foot. And as you do, lift your left leg. So your leg may do touch and goes. Maybe it lengthens. Wherever you are, breathe fully. Option to leave your hand on your hip, or maybe it reaches up to the sky. Big full breath in. As you exhale, bend your right knee. Step your left leg back. Find that shape, that warrior two position with your knee bent. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Straighten your legs. And then lower your hands. Shift your feet so that they are parallel. Big full breath. And we'll do the other side. So again, if you're using your chair, switch the direction. Bring it to the other side of your body. Feet are out nice and wide. Left toes face the chair. Inhale, arms to shoulder height. As you exhale, bend your left knee. Breathe fully. Reach through your left fingertips, sweep your arm up to the sky. And exhale, release. Reach through your fingers, let your left hand touch down to the chair, right hand to your hip. Pause and breathe. Option to stay, option to explore some balance here. Begin to shift your weight into your left foot. Maybe lift your right leg. Again, it may do touch and goes. Find that length from the crown of your head all the way through the sole of your foot. Maybe leave your hand on your hip. Maybe it reaches up to the sky. Wherever you are, big full breath in. And exhale, bend your left knee. Bring it all back down to the earth. Come back to center. Bring your hands either to your hips or let them clasp behind you, whatever feels best in your body. On your inhale, wrap your upper arms back. Open your heart up to the sky. Big full breath in. And as you exhale, bow forward. Option to let your hands touch down onto the earth. Maybe your hands come to the chair. Wherever you are, use the next breath or two to bring the movement that feels best in your body. And step your right hand in front of your face, in front of your eyeballs. So fingertips may face forward or they may face to the left. It's completely up to you and how this feels best in your body. Bring your left hand to your hip, and on your inhale, twist your heart open to the left side. Allow your hips to stay steady here. The movement just happens from your upper torso. Big full breath in. Exhale, bring everything back to center. Switch hands. So let your left hand touch down to the center. Right hand to your hip. On your inhale, lengthen your spine. Twist on over to the right. Let your hips stay steady. Big full breath. And exhale, release. Bend your knees. Bring your hands to your hips. Come all the way back to center. And bring your feet together. Big full breath. If you're using your chair, go ahead and move it to the side. Find the bow of your mat or the top of your mat. And on your inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, bend your knees, fold on forward. Nice big full inhale, lengthen your spine. As you exhale, walk your feet back. Let your hips stay up nice and high. Big full breath in. And as you exhale, lower down onto your knees. Allow your knees to check in underneath your hips. Let your hands come to your hips, or maybe they tuck into your back pockets. Whatever feels appropriate for you here. Press into your feet, so the soles of your feet or the tops of your feet may touch down, or maybe it's better in your body to have your toes curled underneath. There's no right or wrong here. On your inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, curl your heart up to the sky. Press into your feet, come back to center. Do that twice more. Inhale, press into your legs, lengthen your spine, lift your heart. And back to center. One more time. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And back to center. And sit your hips down, swing your legs around to the front. Bring the soles of your feet together. And if it's in your practice, you may like to sit on a blanket or a block here or a pillow. Press into the soles of your feet. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Big full inhale. And as you exhale, draw your knees to the earth. Inhale, press into the soles of your feet, lengthen your spine. And exhale, press your knees down. One more time. Inhale, press your feet together and lift. Exhale, lower your knees. And just pause for a big full breath here. And bring your knees back to center. Let them be about mat's width or so. Hands behind you. And just rock your knees from side to side. And just another breath or two. And come back to center. I'm going to shift to the side a little bit here. Let your hands touch down by your knees. And begin to find that connection through your center one more time. Lean on back. Find that support of your sit bones underneath you. Maybe let your toes touch down. Breathe fully. Maybe you find a place of balance on your sit bones. Your toes come off the ground. Maybe they do touch and goes here. Big full breath in. And as you exhale, come on down, hug your knees into your chest. And one more time. Hands by your knees, maybe they're under your knees. Lengthen through your spine. Walk your toes back, find a place of balance on your sit bones. Maybe your toes stay on the ground, maybe they lift wherever you are. Big full breath in. As you exhale, lower all the way down onto your back. Reach your arms overhead, reach your legs out nice and long. Hug your knees into your chest. Reach your left arm out to the side. Big full inhale, and as you exhale, lower your knees to the right. So option to leave your knees bent here, or maybe reach your legs out nice and long. It's up to you. Just adds a different dynamic to the twist. And as you find your shape, soften into the space. And breathe fully. And just another breath or so here. On your inhale, come back to center. Big full breath. Reach your left arm or right arm out to the side. Big full inhale. And as you exhale, lower your knees to the left. And again, option to straighten your legs here. Shift and adjust as you need to. And then just give yourself permission to soften into the space. Easeful breath. And just another breath or two here. And on your inhale, come back to center. Bring your hands to your knees, maybe spin them toward your hamstrings, reach your heels up to the sky. Just use a couple of breaths here to bring the movement that your body needs in your feet and legs in this inverted space. And just a couple more breaths. Pause for a moment. Find a place of relative stillness. So your hands may come to your belly, maybe they're to your sides, or maybe for a little bit of support underneath your hips. Allow your breath to be gentle. Just a couple more breaths here. And on your exhale, hug your knees in. Use the next breath or two to bring the movement, stretch, or direction that feels best in your body. And when you are ready, settle into your integration form or your relaxation pose. Use the supports that you have on hand to make this posture as easeful as can be. And as you settle into your space, allow your gaze to soften. As your gaze begins to soften, draw in a nice big full inhale. Exhale, sigh it away. And just another breath or two. Give yourself permission to settle. And as you begin to arrive and settle into this space, give yourself permission to let go of any intention. Allow your physical body to arrive and be present just as it is. Allow your breath to be passive and gentle. As you notice your thoughts come and go, ever so patiently allow your attention to be drawn back into the rhythm of your own breath. Despite your very best efforts, you may have noticed your attention has wandered or drifted. As you notice your wandering mind, remember that the practice is to notice your wandering mind. And the rest of the practice is to bring your attention back to your own breath. Observe the gentle qualities of your inhales and exhales. And just a few more breaths here. In the essence of time, I will guide us through the completion of our practice. But please feel free to extend this integration or this relaxation for as long as your body needs. This is your time, your gift to yourself. Feel free to join in whenever you're ready. Gradually allow your breath to deepen. Bring movement to your fingers and toes. Rock your head from side to side. On your inhale, reach your arms overhead, lengthen from fingertips to toes. Maybe let go a sigh or a yawn. And gently, if you're lying down, hug your knees into your chest. Pause and hold gratitude in your heart for your body as perfect as it is, and for this time that you have given yourself today. And taking all the time you need, make your way to a seated position, whatever that looks like for you. Allow your hands to come to your knees. Maybe your palms face up in a position of reception. Maybe they face the earth in that position of groundedness. Allow your gaze to soften. And with the next couple of breaths, just notice how your yoga practice resonates in your own body. And gently float your hands to your heart. And from this space around your hands and heart, come into a place that feels a little something like gratitude. And from this place of gratitude, bring to mind one more thing that you are grateful for today. On your inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead, palms together, honor yourself, those around you, and your yoga practice. Exhale, hands to your forehead, that your thoughts may bring peace to yourselves and those around you. To your lips, that your words may bring peace to yourselves and those around you. And to your hearts, that your actions may bring peace to yourselves and those around you. Thank you so much for joining in today. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. The light in me sees and honors the light in each and every one of you.